Buenos dias. So this question was asked, if I keep making content saying the same things, will I get burnt out or will I get bored? Now, here's a short answer and then I'll give you a breakdown after. Short answer, you might get bored. Uh, the second part of the answer is people need to hear things more than once, like a lot of times. I honestly think if you're repeating things over and over again and it's the right thing, it's okay. It's gonna land. The part about boredom is you can do it a lot of ways. You could tape yourself doing the thing you do. You could tape yourself talking about the things you do. But I would say find a way that feels good for you and keep doing that. Like it's for the other people. It's not really for your excitement. So take that. Now, here's a longer breakdown. The longer breakdown is most people who start creating content to have an online presence for their business, they usually start off studying somebody who has either a team or someone who loves like editing work and things like that, and they try to mimic that person. Right now, I'm sitting in my car because I just left the grocery store and I just have a $20 pair of Apple headphones that I use when I'm on the phone or talking. That's really simple, just some headphones or not. But most people are studying people who have the perfect mic, the perfect studio, and all of that, and trying to mimic that. I would say first start off by making the next step of making your content so simple that you can't miss it, that you can't talk yourself out of it. I've shot tons of videos in my car, tons of podcast episodes in my car. Reminds me of a story. I was talking to a therapist and she was talking about, I don't have a mic, I don't have this, that, and the third. Now, she was sitting on a $1,200 MacBook Pro and she also had some AirPods. So I said, hey, do you have access to QuickTime Pro or QuickTime Player? I knew she did because that comes with the Apple MacBook. She said yes. I said, by any chance, do you have access to Zoom? She said yes. I said, so how would it look if you just recorded your stuff inside of Zoom? She said, but everyone else is using something different. I said, are we trying to be like everybody else or are we trying to reach our target client? Are we trying to reach somebody with the message that we have, or are we trying to be the next Alex Hermosi? P.S. I love Alex Hermosi. Don't say anything wrong about him or I will fight you. The goal of all of this stuff is until you get to a point where you want fancy editing or you could pay for somebody to do that, is to keep it so simple. If you find that you're not good yet talking to the camera, how about you ask one of your friends, hey, once a week, can me and you talk for 10 minutes and I just talk to you about the solutions I give because I feel better when I'm talking to somebody. One of your friends may take you up for 10 minutes a week. You can do it like that. Another way you can do it is you can go live. Going live may be scary too, but there's people usually on the other end that you can talk to. Or my famous way is tape yourself doing the work. If you're doing landscaping, if you are a consultant, put your phone on the side and when you talk, just tape it. You don't have to tape the other person. You have to ask yourself the bigger question that we're trying to avoid. Am I so nervous of being seen that I'm letting everything else become so big instead of me just saying, hey, it's not about me, it's about the other person? Especially for the people who always tell me, God gave me this dream, God gave me this vision, God told me to do this. And I say, hey, if he told you to do this, then why aren't you doing the part that you can do? Why aren't you manning the part that only you can do? And until you can be honest with yourself that, hey, I'm a little scared, I'm just shy when it comes to this stuff, then you'll always keep running around in circles. I could help you get over the shyness. I can help you get over the fear. I can help you edit the videos. But you have to want to do it also. You have to want it. I simply told the lady, if you can ignore the voice in your head that's always telling you it has to be perfect and start talking to that person who's missing the solution that you have, you'll be amazed at what could happen. What if I told you, hey, for 30 days, me and you are going to walk together. We're going to learn how to craft your message, make videos that make sense for your target audience, and not overwhelm you. how would that help you? If you're saying, Drew, that would help me greatly, I'm going to put a link below. Click on it. No pressure. If you do or not, it's okay. But if you know I need to get over this, let's start working together.